Yo,
Yo,
back at it again.
once again,
On this beautiful Sunday
Sunday.
afternoon.
Let's go.
I know what it is, and as I always say, welcome to Speak.
Speak.
The name is Darius, aka Dutta Man.
Twice and you know it's OB. Wit, drop the W, add the.
At the S.
If you don't know about it, know about it.
You already know what it is.
What's good with
What's good with you? So today, man, we just gonna be talking about money, man.
you? Money.
You know how crazy it is out there with the inflations and everything like that. So I wanted to get into a topic, why we value money so much. As you know, back in the day, man, they had other values that kind of supplement your work.
Yeah.
You get paid in sugar cane.
Sugar cane good too.
And whatever else there was out there, rice. So I wanted to put a little spin on it today, talking about just money in general, like what your thoughts on money is, and how we use it. Is it an acceptable currency, or will it eventually die out? That type of deal.
I think when it comes to money, if a certain group becomes more powerful, they'll change the currency. You know what I'm saying? You got to have a million rocks to be rich now.
Yeah.
Paper money is not important anymore. It's like cryptocurrency.
Yeah.
Everybody trying to change and go into that wave. But
That's because it's not regulated. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's not regulated, but I think the government trying to regulate that market, trying to make it steady and everything else. But I get what you're saying. My thing is, I think we probably should have something else in place of money. I know it's paper and everything else, but I think there's something else that's better out there. Or just not have it at all. You got to save the trees,
yeah, I love trees. But it's like, I love trees. I get an attitude when they tear it down. But I got trees in the backyard I want to get rid of. But that's beside the point. But yeah, when it comes to, the money situation, like, it shouldn't be paper money because it's so it's easy to get to. Like, they make millions and millions and millions of dollars every day. Just fresh money. Can I look at, like, how can this piece of paper be worth anything?
Yeah.
If it's so easily made. Like, we talking about we change the currency to oil or something.
Yeah.
Everybody can't get oil.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Yeah.
Everybody can't get it. So it'll make it more, to me, of course, more valuable.
So it's like, I get it, like, what makes a dollar, and this is going to sound crazy coming out,
Yeah.
What makes a dollar lesser than $5 when you just put a 5 on it?
It's
It's
crazy.
the same paper.
That's the thing, man. But the same thing, like the cryptocurrency stuff. It's all digital. But the way that, like, a lot of people want to invest in. What's it called? I know it's crypto. Well, you know what I'm talking about. When they invest in that, and it shoot up, then it plummet, then it shoot up, then it
Stocks or
plummet.
something like that.
Yeah. That's like, was it Dogecoin?
Yeah, Dogecoin. And
I'm like, now, but it gonna kind of turn into the paper money once everybody start doing cryptocurrency, changing the name. This is OB coin. This is Dutta coin.
that'd be crazy.
It would be crazy to have your own currency.
Yeah.
And
You
it's
talking
based,
about coming to America. And I say the boy got his own money. I mean, the boy got his own money.
but for real, that'd be tough though. Like,
Yeah.
your currency is based off who you are.
Yeah.
That'd be crazy.
Wow,
Like,
this guy over here only worth dollars.
yeah,
You can't do business with him.
can't
man.
do business with him.
Go over here and he worth like $100 a pop.
But that, money itself makes things difficult when it don't have to be.
You ain't lying, boy.
It don't have to be. And everybody base their life off money versus base their life off time.
Or off a person that they hang with, personality wise.
Yeah.
The other things that value a person, that make a person besides how much money they make.
Yeah, because, especially you think of relationships, they value what mess up a relationship when it comes to finances is when they put their finances first. Just talk about money. If I get in a relationship, base my relationship off of finances before I build that relationship standpoint, it's no relationship because she gonna always believe and she gonna always think, oh, he had money. He talking about money. He gonna take care of me. No, nah, that's not the case. Now, if I build that relationship for her to understand, like, look, this is where I'm from, this is how I act. Now I throw in the finance part.
Mm-hmm.
She can make more than him, or I mean, more than me. I can make more than her. But we established that relationship.
Yeah.
Yo.
That's sound like that.
You're like, yo. Well, you establish that relationship. Now money is not a factor. And when it comes to relationship, I don't know what
I don't know where that came from.
you want to drinking that brewski. But yeah, the crazy thing about it, when you pick this topic, money, I had a discussion with my brother, BJ and Smooth, this morning about Deion Sanders.
Yeah, about him
leaving.
switching over.
Yeah, so, a lot of people feel like, it's for the money, or some people feel like,
I think, at the end of the day, it is. Because I don't care how much you like doing something.
Yeah.
How much you've done something. You ain't going to continue to do it if you're not going to get paid for it.
Yeah.
That's just the bottom line.
Because a lot of people are like, you supposed to be doing it for the culture. Look, I came to JSU. I turned the program around.
Yeah.
Now we won a championship. We undefeated. We did it. I got the top recruits to come here. Now I'm getting offered this big deal. I think, I don't know. Just throw a number out there: $50 million versus him making $5 million.
Mm-hmm.
And it's not to say Deion need the money. Deion made his money playing football. Now it's my opportunity to go into a different realm. You know what I'm saying? Different part of NCAA.
I think what most of the people are mad at is that they got, he was responsible for so many people, and things that he's probably done in that program, probably said some life-changing things to these people.
And he changed their life.
It just picks up and just...
He changed their life. Yeah. He changed all their lives. And a lot of people don't realize, it's a thing called, transfer portal. They could transfer with him. They could transfer any way they want to. Because the crazy thing about it? He changed that program around so much that scouts looking over there, other schools looking at him like, dang, I could really use him. Now that he's gone, they still have the same opportunity they had if he was there.
Yeah.
So it's like, okay, coach, you did. I appreciate what you did the time you're here. Go get your money. The money that you deserve. But, a lot of people feel like you're not supposed to take that money because of what you stand for.
What you built here.
Yeah, but look, the same thing. Like I told my brother. I'm asking you the same question. All right. You working for a black-owned business. You making $5,000. I'm gonna speak like you making $58,000 a year.
Okay.
Right.
Right.
And no matter what the other company is, it's not black-owned. It's another company.
Mm-hmm.
They say, okay, you making $58,000 a year there. I'm gonna give you $100,000 a year. Are you gonna stay because of your morals, or are you gonna go get you some extra money?
So there's multiple factors that play into that. But to your point, I'm gonna answer the question first.
Okay.
Yes, I'm gonna go.
Okay.
But there's multiple, like I said, there's multiple factors. There's other things, and again, this is why I brought the topic up, money. There's other things that are in value of money.
Mm-hmm.
Your environment.
Okay.
With your environment, who the people. Every job you go to is gonna be some.
You're gonna have one.
You're gonna have one all the time, no matter where you go. So, but the people there, do you rock with the people? How,
okay.
And just the overall atmosphere of it. The flexibility of each program. Is it something that you're gonna be able to handle? They got enough flexibility. Say if some emergency come up, are you gonna be able to say, I can't go here today, or you got to be automatically required? Like this, other things that define that. And I'm pretty sure that's what Deion was probably looking into as well. Probably had his own
agenda.
Yeah. Now that he's already built himself up. Not to say he hadn't done it before. I'm saying as a coach in general, built himself up to kind of leverage himself. But to your point, if all those factors lined up, right?
Mm-hmm.
Of course I'm gonna take it, regardless if it was black owned or whatever else.
Period.
Of course I'm gonna take it.
Because even when you look at the Deion situation, they saying that if every top recruit go to HBCU and leave out the the Alabamas, the Ohio States, and all them the big name colleges, Still not gonna change the NCAA.
Yeah.
I don't care how you cut it. You know, the competition level is different.
Right.
I don't care how you cut it. I went to Virginia Union. If you take a Virginia Union University, it's D2. But if I go out there and you take that team to play at ODU would destroy Virginia Union University. Off the simple fact of the level they have. Better program, everything's better. You know what I'm saying? Now, Jackson State University. A lot of people don't really think about JSU.
Mm-hmm.
You ain't thinking about that. You ain't thinking about VUU. You feel what I'm saying? That's HBCU. You know what I'm saying? You're not thinking about that. Every kid growing up, they want to go to the Techs, the Alabamas.
They want to go to the top. The top-notch programs. And now that they implemented the endorsements now,
mm-hmm. You can go to Alabama and don't touch the field, but make $1 million a year. A player made millions of dollars. That scared me. But they made millions of dollars. Look, the board is agreeing with me, y'all.
Yeah.
But
that won't even me. That was just the board.
Because he understand what I'm saying. Shout out Board. That's his name now. It's Board. But he made millions of dollars and never touched the field. You know what he did? He quit football. He made his money.
Yeah. I mean,
thank you again. Thank you again. Thank you again. Thank you again. Thank you. Thank you, Board.
It's crazy.
But that's how I see it. You know what I'm saying? If I'm able to make more money, I'm going to get it. Now, a lot of people said money is the root of all evil. Oh, money is the root of evil.
Yeah.
I'll be an evil man. You know? I'll be an evil man. You know what I mean?
I'm with you, man. I think it's just how people, it's how people view money and how people use it. That comes with the evil part of it. You know, it's like there's gotta be some more ground when you use money, man. You can't use money for everything. Now, there are people out there that have their own agendas that they see money, they take it and kind of leverage themselves up. Yeah. But there's got to be a moral compass, and some people don't have that. They're just willing to invest in anything and everything, even if it hurts somebody else, you know. But I do see the other side of it. You know, you just got to use it to better yourself, but don't use it to hurt others. You know what I mean? That's the main point. And the value, that's where the value comes in at when we talk about money, because if you just valuing opportunities and people based off of money, then I think that's an evil concept.
Yeah.
You know, that's an evil concept. It should be other things that should play a factor into that.
Yeah, you look at money. Most of the people that, you know, some people are born into money. You know, those are people that don't care about it. You know, then you got people that never had money. Mm-hmm. And the people that never had money treasure it a little better. Mm-hmm. Then you got people that never had money and been treated a certain way. Yeah. Now their goal is to make money, to make sure that this person sees me with money and I'm going to treat you the way you treated me. And those are people that change the real, to me, change the name of money. Now I'm just getting it to prove a point. Right. I get it. I get on, I got millions of dollars. What you got? And, you know, it's not to say that your grind shouldn't be, you know, cherished or put on a, you know, pedestal. Like you did what you're supposed to do. Yeah. Cool. You got it. But that may not be my motive. I'd rather, if I can pick between money and time, I'm going to choose time.
Always time.
I'm going to choose time.
You can't get time back.
Can't buy time neither. Yeah. Can't buy it. Yep. You know what I'm saying? Like now, especially having a kid, now I'm like, okay, cool. It's not about me no more. Like all the money I make is going to her. Mm-hmm. So that money I make for her is going to build more time for me with her, because she don't have to go to a 9 to 5, or she don't have to do this. Now we separated. Now you got all this. Look, this is in your account. Look, this is you, whatever you want to do with it. I'm home. I'm retired. Right. Just come on home. I'm here. Boom, boom, boom. But, you know, a lot of people take that money and think that, I'm just keep it real. A lot of men think money get you the woman. Don't. I mean, you do, but you don't get the love with it.
Yeah, you get
You get the woman.
yeah, you get the
You don't get the love.
you get the physical part of it.
Yeah.
You don't get that deep layer.
Yeah. Soon as you drop a dime, I'm not drop a dime. Sorry. As soon as you lose money,
That's
they
it.
gone.
Yeah.
Kind of my uncle told me, say, you lose a lot of women. Oh, how you say it? You lose a lot of money chasing women, but you don't lose a lot of money chasing. Lose a lot of money. I forgot how he said it. I'm gonna get it right. You lose. Forgive me, y'all. Forgive me. He said,
What did he say?
you lose a lot of money chasing women, but you won't lose a lot of women chasing money. There you go.
Okay.
I couldn't get it out there, pause. But it made sense though. But I don't want that kind of woman. I don't want no woman that sees me for my finances. I don't want a woman that sees me, oh, he got money.
Some women, and this ain't about women, but
Hey,
some people may just think like that off the simple fact that that's all they've been around. And sometimes you kind of got to break. You kind of got to break that wall. You know what I mean? Because there are some people that probably are easy to kind of not persuade, but to kind of remove that mindset that is kind of like out of money. It's not all about money.
Yeah.
But those are the ones you got to work a little harder at.
But it makes
like
you
you
appreciate
said,
the relationship.
Yeah, like you said, you can't show the money aspect off first.
Yeah,
because if you do that, then that's all they're gonna see until you try to switch it up and like, oh, what happened to this? What happened to this? What happened to this?
Yeah.
It's gonna confuse them because that's not what you started out with.
So let me ask you this: is there a price tag on? So let me ask you. Oh, let me put it this way. Would so basically, I would ask a question that money can do anything. But I mean anything. I mean things that you wouldn't think you would do. Is there a price on that? Like, straight to the point. All right. Would you be willing to do things that you not your moral?
I wouldn't do.
You wouldn't do
if I didn't have money.
Yeah, if somebody offer you
to like $1 million to look at dirty trash can or something like
Yeah.
that, right?
would you stoop for the money or you keep your morals?
Depending on what it is.
But that's what I'm saying. But that's what I'm saying. The most extreme thing, the price gonna go up, of course.
Yeah, no. If it's like the most extreme thing, like something like out there.
You know what I'm trying to go.
Yeah,
but I ain't gonna go on air.
I ain't about to go specific. I know what you're talking about. But yeah. No, I'm not. Nah.
I was told there's a price tag on everything.
I think what they mean to say is everybody got their price.
There we go. Everybody got
their price. But that's so in business.
Here we go.
In business, man, you got to make your price. So it's like if it meets your standard, if it meets your price,
yeah,
keep it, right?
Uh-huh.
But if the price get too high, get out.
Gotcha.
Business. If it meets your standards, make your price. I remember I was watching this Dave Chappelle clip or documentary. He said his grandpa or his dad, one of them said, name your price when you get in there.
Yeah.
You go into business, name your price. If they meet your price, good. If the price get too high, get out.
Yeah.
The same thing they said on the Boondocks. That Raleigh episode, he said the price get too high, get out of business.
Yeah.
That's when it's get wild and out of control and you don't know how to handle it.
Yeah, because
that's a new level that you hadn't experienced. You didn't come in the business with that price.
Yeah, because I look at the Diddy's, that different. I ain't say Diddy's the richest guy in the world, but it's different money,
right? Different tax bracket.
Yeah,
I get
but
that.
they do things that's unheard of. Speculations, of course.
Yeah,
they do things, but a lot of people saying the same thing, and that's how I see when it comes to the money aspect. If I got all this money, I done did everything. Not me speaking specifically.
Mm-hmm.
I done did everything. Let me try something new.
Right.
And that's where I see with people that kind of money.
That's because when people have a lot of money, they're going to do a lot of things because they don't know what to do with that money. That's like the clearest example I can give you is like you see the NBA games
Uh-huh.
and everybody coming out the locker room with these weird outfits.
Yeah.
I'm like, yo, you ain't never used to wear that before. Why you?
It's style.
Why you wearing that now?
But I'm gonna be real though. Like, you know, you look at A$AP Rocky. They fashionable people.
Yeah.
He a fashionable guy. Did I see him wearing that before? No.
Nah.
But that's the thing. Like, all that money, it gonna put you in a situation where you doing new things. You speak of drugs. The money different. You not people ain't doing crack. They doing cocaine now. You know, they doing different stuff now. Their whole perspective change.
Yeah.
And now that money represents you now. You're not representing the money.
And so my next question to you is like a lot of people think is like when you get into that range, does the money bring out who you really are? Or is that a change in you? Because a lot of people say you get money, it's gonna bring out who you truly are when you have a lot of money. When you have a lot of money, the things you couldn't do before when you didn't have a lot of money, now you're able to do. That brings out your full self of what you would do versus the money actually changing you. So people trying to say, oh, this is who I really was. I just ain't had the
money
funds to do it.
I'm going to be real with you. I'm keeping the bean with you. 20-year-old B, give him $1 million. Buck wild. Buck wild in the streets. I'm being honest. I'm being 100. OB now, I'm not doing it. I'm not doing it. But young OB out of high school, buck wild. I'm buying things that I'm getting everything. As soon as I give it here, I want it. Hey, what's up, girl? I got 100,000 for you right now. Come on, holler at me. You know, that's me then. But I think, you know, the age changed everything. You know what I'm saying? Once you get the bread, if you get it at an older age, you're more liable to be more responsible.
Yeah.
You know, so I look at all that. And it's like me now, if I fall into some money right now, I could manage it a whole lot better than I could as a younger me. I like money come in, I'm gonna get a nice crib, nice area, 4 or 5 bedrooms. I'm gonna keep the nitro. Gotta keep that. I'm gonna hook it up a little bit. I gotta keep my baby.
Right.
I might buy me like one car. Now, I'm not talking about no Bugattis, nothing. I don't care about nothing.
I don't need nothing like that.
Yeah,
I wouldn't even know what to do with something like that.
I don't care about it.
Probably be gone the next day.
Yeah, I don't even care about it, man. You gotta be cautious where you park it at.
Yeah.
You know, I don't deal with all that. Give me a nice little Honda Civic. That's one of my cars I like. Boom. Give me one of those, hook it up.
Yeah.
Call it a day. You know what I'm saying? That's it. But the only thing I would spend money on, I'm keeping the bean with you, is electronics. Like, you know, I get my Xbox, PlayStation, get all the games that I want but it's only be mad for real. Just keep it on with you.
Yeah, 2025.
Yes, sir.
Yep.
That's me. But that's all I need.
We need the EA sponsor. So if y'all watching this,
EA.
man, EA,
come on, holla at me.
EA Sports.
It's in the game. I would take it back.
Or EA Sports. Big. So like that.
That boy Ludacris on Mad 2000. The Mad 2000 with your face and you crying in the dirt. We ain't gonna get into that though. But y'all know, I don't know which camera. But y'all see it. Oh, that hat from Planet Mars. But it's house in 7. It's a 7 Series. I got the other side. We will talk about that later. But yeah, man, that's the only thing. You know, like I told Brittany, I said the biggest thing she blow up. I want to be a stay-at-home dad. I said, get me a nice little man cave with all the little drinks I need and all the games. I'm good.
Yeah.
I'm straight.
That's all we really need.
Yeah, I'm good. Now, you know, investing and all that, the money gonna make itself.
Mm-hmm.
But these are things that I want. And that would keep me like, damn, I'm happy that I got this bread.
Yeah.
But it won't be like, damn, I should never got this bread because now I'm in debt. You feel what I'm saying? Now I gotta pay this off, pay that, pay this, pay. No. A crib that I could pay for, knock it out, straight up, just cash, boom. $600,000 house. I ain't want no $5 million house.
1.2. I don't need.
I even the most I probably 800,000. Cause it's big enough for me.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like I said, 4 or 5 bedrooms, but I just need a nice little man cave.
Mm-hmm.
The rest of the money is chilling. I'm gonna invest it. But you know, the money part. I'm already settled. I'm already married, so I ain't doing nothing. I'm not messing with no other shorties. Ain't no, I've been pregnant 17 months. How you pregnant 17 months? He's like the short off a Family Guy. No, get out of my face. So now I know the money ain't going to change me at that point.
Yeah.
The money I'm good where I'm at. Money ain't gonna change me. But, a lot of people get that money at a young age. Like, you look at the rappers, they 18, 19, say 21 at the most. Never seen 200,000, like, bam. Now I can come in there and say, look, man, I'm gonna give you 200,000 for 5 years. They gonna jump on it.
They gonna take that.
That's hood rich. You know what I'm saying?
And then you get around back into your area and people come, oh, you just signed this deal,
Yeah.
And they're like, y'all do know that's paid out throughout the year, right?
Yeah.
I mean, there's not a whole given sum. Like, even if the paper says I made this much, that don't mean I got it on me right now.
Yeah.
So I don't know what the point you ask for favors is. Like, you don't. I'm just as broke as you right now.
So let me ask you this question: you get $1 million, you get an abundance of money right now.
Mm-hmm.
You keep it real, stay in your neighborhood, or you gone?
Oh no, I may keep something in here but myself, I'm out.
You out?
Yeah, me myself, I'm out. But I may come back and do like some work or something like that. But even then, you got to be cautious of doing that. But you always want to not forget where you came from.
So say you just brought up in a neighborhood, like apartment complex.
Yeah.
And you got an abundance of money. You couldn't afford to buy it.
Right.
Do you buy that apartment complex, change it to make it a better neighborhood? Or you continue to keep your money, just come out there and just drop, hey, I'm dropping turkeys for Thanksgiving, giving a toy drive.
Nah, I don't. My thing is, I don't believe in doing the. I acknowledge it as a good deed of going out there and doing turkey drives and stuff like that. But let me answer your question first before I go on this rant.
Uh-huh.
What I would do is I would buy the apartment. If that apartment was detrimental to my growth, not detrimental, but
I get what you're saying.
Accelerating my growth and I cared about it. I would buy that apartment. And what I would do is it'd be under my name, and then I would use it to kind of help families.
Indeed.
Yeah. And then when they get themselves on their feet, boom, they can do something else. Probably make the rent like cheap as I don't know what, maybe about $200 a month.
But it's affordable, but you still make money back, or it's all about taking care of your people.
It's about taking care of people, and hopefully somebody else may be able to do the same thing that I've done as far as like start a business or create a studio in that apartment. Just something to kind of elevate themselves up.
I get what you're saying, because you look at all these people with all this money, right?
Because we got a lot of talent out there.
Yeah,
they just don't have the means or the environment or the money to do what they are meant to do.
You look at Young Thug, and Young Thug used to pay Lil Baby to go to the studio, and he blew up.
Yeah,
because I look at it like just to trail back to the Deion Sanders situation, and it's like if I'm able to make more money and potentially bring up a lot more people, why not take the opportunity? Look at Rick Ross. He's supposed to be that guy like, I'm making money, I'm doing all of this. But you don't see him doing nothing about where he from in Florida. You don't see him doing no. It's not to say that it got to be shown.
Yeah.
But you don't really hear him promoting that. Now you look at Kodak, a younger guy. He go back to his same old neighborhood and give things out, help people get stuff in order. Now, I say all that to say that just because you make money, you're supposed to. And sound crazy. You're supposed to give back, but you don't have to.
You don't have to.
Yeah.
But in a sense, because and I'm just going this little rant because I want to continue where I left off. So I don't believe in actually going into the hood and giving out stuff, turkeys and whatnot, because you're not doing it every day. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You're only doing it
once,
certain time of year or
4 times a year.
Yeah, you're not doing it. So I don't believe it. My thing when I have money, I want to be able to put somebody in a position to make more money. And that's the best use case to using money. Not just, giving it to them and then leaving and then waiting for another time of year to kind of just go back and do the same thing.
Yeah.
So I want to empower people when I get into the bracket. I want to empower people to set themselves up to learn that the best investments that they can make on themselves is themselves.
Yeah.
You know?
Kind of what we said in the first episode.
Yeah. And to your point, money to me is kind of like, I want to say I believe that money would be better. The world would be better without it. It makes, because a lot of things get in the way of responsibility and achievements when it comes to money. Like, if I want to do something, I shouldn't have to buy or get money to be able to do. You know what I mean? I should be able to do it. There should be some other way to. I don't know the answer, but I just feel like we devalued money so much, or we valued it so much that that's all. Like, I read it. I give you an example. I read a story the other day. This is crazy, right? So the story goes like this: the guy, the guy, I guess he called an Uber, right? Mm-hmm. He called an Uber. I don't know where he was going. It didn't say it in the article. But he had his AirPods, right? He had his AirPods with him. And after he got out of the Uber, he realized that he left his AirPods in the Uber. Yeah. Right? So he goes on his iPhone and pings its location. Turns out the AirPods are at a pawn shop.
Dang.
Right? So I guess the rule for Uber is if you leave something in the Uber, they're supposed to call you and say, hey, you left this.
Yeah.
And the Uber driver didn't do that. He pawned the AirPods to the pawn shop. So the guy goes to the pawn shop and he tries to get his AirPods back. Mm-hmm. He did everything he's supposed to do, showed him that the AirPods were his. Mm-hmm. Boom, boom, boom. And he pinged them. They were playing the ping and everything. It turns out the owner of the pawn shop say, hey, I'll get his back to you for $40.
Crazy.
That's crazy, right? Like, why not be the moral person and say,
ain't no more.
Just here, man, my fault. Just 40, like, these are AirPods. You already know they're his. And then you charge them $40 like you actually need. You don't need that $40.
But that's the thing. It's just off of what's already been established, right? You go into a pawn shop. Pawn shop make money off of people, of course. Now, that guy probably went in there and pawned them headphones. Dude probably gave him like $25, $30. Mm-hmm. But he gonna sell it for like higher the price. Mm-hmm. I took
GameStop.
GameStop is a crook. But they're the smartest. GameStop is the smartest crook because they know, like, they don't got nowhere else to go. But the thing about it, I took a class, and it says, and if I'm selling, say, these microphones for $500, let's just they worth. Let's say they worth $250. Mm-hmm. I'm gonna sell them for $5, right? You remember the little kiosks in the middle of the mall?
Yeah, the ones you walk past, try to look at them, and they always seem to stop you.
Yeah, they're like, this microphone costs $500. I give it to you for $450. You like, man, nah, man, $450 too expensive. Mm-hmm. Like, look, he said, for you, a deal, $400. Now, you in your mind as a consumer, I'm talking him down. Mm-hmm. I'm gonna give him as low as I can. So in your mind, you're like, all right, stay at $100.
Right.
So he come in there, he's like, $400, man, I can't do it. So you already know $250, you're not going lower than really $260.
Yeah.
So you like, you know what? $375. You feel what I'm saying? You already made your profit. You still in your profit. You good. And you as a consumer, like, God damn. Yeah, give me for $375. These microphones was $250. You paid $375 for them. So that guy came in there, he already made money, say $40. I mean, he already lost like $30. All right, cool. I'm gonna make it back $10. It's not a much, but it's like I can't sell them now. Cause you remember cash converters?
Yeah, that was my spot.
So long story short, I ain't gonna tell nobody's name, but somebody took something from somebody, and they went in that store and said, "That's my stuff." You know what I'm saying? That's my stuff. I want it back.
Yeah.
And cash converters gave it to him. The reason why they gave it to him is because they brought the police involved. Like, I'll call the police in here.
I mean, that's the thing. He had the police with him.
That's crazy.
He had the police with him.
And they still didn't give it to
They
him?
still didn't give it to him.
Where it was at?
Somewhere in another state, obviously, but it was like
He said somewhere. Of course it's somewhere. I'd have bopped him.
Yeah, he had the police, called the police and everything, because he had to get police consent to let him know, just to say that these are his.
Out of that Uber driver.
Everybody, yeah,
he done.
See, they didn't say the outcome of the story, so I don't know what happened, but that's just where the article left off.
But money, you look at social media now. They created this picture that this is how you're supposed to live.
Yeah. And you know what's crazy is about that, because social media now, they're gonna say that followers are more important than money.
In reality, if you really think about it, your followers make you money.
That's the point. And that's the point I'm trying to get at, because at the end of the day, we work for each other.
Yeah.
And that's why I was like, yo, money kind of gets in the way of that. You forget who you work for, who's giving you the money.
Yeah.
Like we say probably every other episode, like our success depends on y'all. It depends on y'all.
Bing, bing, bing. I'm not shooting at y'all, but bing, bing, bing.
It depends on y'all. So the more that we grow, the more we appreciate y'all, and y'all appreciate the content that we giving y'all. And that's the whole point. And we want to make sure, at least I wish the world would make sure that we value people more so over money.
Yeah, and that's the thing. But, everybody want to be better than the next person.
Yeah.
So, that's why they created them classes, the lower class, middle class, high, upper class. Now they're trying to get rid of middle class and make you either low class or high class. Mm-hmm. And, a lot of people want to walk with their head up. I'm better than you.
Yeah.
I make 25 cents more than you. You know what I'm saying? But the same sense is like, dog, we work at the same place.
Yeah. Especially hey, we could drop the titles right now. Handle what it is.
Yeah, but one thing I can say, when I worked at Burlington, this made me realize that people ain't ish when it comes to companies.
Like, how much are they paying you to act like that?
I'm at Burlington. It's just I'm gonna get to that. I'm at Burlington making $7.35 at the time. $7.35. I started off at $7.25. They gave me a 10-cent raise. $7.35, right?
I'm gonna let you go.
I'm hurting, you know what I'm saying? I'm making $40, $50 checks. I'm part-time making $7.35. So you could do the math.
Yeah.
I'm working back in receiving, right? You're not supposed to discuss pay with other people. That's how you separate how I'm going to spend money, how this person, boom, boom. Okay, boom. I came, I'm working receiver. I used to be a cashier. So I'm working receiver. I don't know how we got on the topic. We started talking about money. He's like, yeah, I make $8. I said, you make $8? I'm hot. I'm making $7.35 doing the same thing you doing.
That's why they say don't discuss money.
Yeah, I was hot though, but it needed to be said because in reality, I wouldn't be there now, but I would have been there longer than I was supposed to. Because you gonna run into blocks in life anyway. This is where I'm supposed to be at right now.
Yeah. Then
you get comfortable. So I told my store manager, I'm like, how come X, Y, and Z making $8? I'm making $7.35. You're not supposed to be discussing pay. I said, well, we did. So
can't do nothing about it right now.
Yeah, you need to answer my question. She was like, well, you was a cashier. But I said, I'm doing receiver now. She said, yeah, but we paying you as a cashier. I said, so okay. So I don't want to be back here. Put me as a cashier now. Cause I did most of the work. Yeah. Cause it was me and 3 women back there.
Yeah.
I'm the dude. So, 4 women, sorry. So I said, okay, cool, put me as a cashier. 2 days later, I'm in the office. Out of nowhere. But it's how people do you. It's your people. Same complexion, same everything. Cool after work, too. We talking like, how you doing? Yeah. We there with it.
I'll get to that in a second.
And I'm in the office. They're like, your performance is not good. I'm sitting in the office. I said, okay. I asked my supervisor, I said, hey, do you think my performance not good? He said, no, you good. I said, so why am I here? They said, well, you just got to sign this paper. I'm not looking at the paper. I'm not going to sign it anyway. And they said, I said, do I got to sign it? They said, no. I said, well, I'm not going to sign it, so can I leave? They said, yeah. So basically, they try to make me sign a piece of paper to say that I'm okay with getting paid $7.35 being a receiver. But I'm like, you my people.
Right.
Like, we talk, we chill.
I told you I'm not okay with it already.
Yeah, we chill, we cool, we tight. Like, outside of work, we good.
Yeah.
And that's when I look at scale back to the Dion situation. People making him to be out the bag. Y'all don't know what's behind the scenes with him.
Yeah.
Y'all don't know what's going on with him. Y'all don't know why he chose that.
Mm-hmm.
And a lot of people like, you turned your back. No, because I don't care any complexion. When it comes to money, MONEY, people will turn their back on you.
Sometimes the only complexion you're looking at is green.
That's the crazy thing. And it's like morals out the window. It's crazy how money and morals go out there.
Right.
But you confuse it. You confuse money over morals. But at the same time, it's like, how can I stay grounded with myself? At the same time, keeping my morals, but still making my money.
Mm-hmm.
So now you got to take that risk on yourself. Like, I'm just go out there and do me.
Mm-hmm.
Now you got an ill will towards everyone because of one person did you dirty over money.
And the argument that kind of justifies all the situation is like, well, at the end of the day, when that first of the month comes, ain't nobody paying my bills. Nobody paying my bills.
Nobody.
So what's the problem?
That's the thing, man.
You paying my bills, and you may have a say so, but at the end of the day, you're not paying anything I got going on here. You're not responsible for that.
If opinions was money, everybody would be rich.
Yeah,
everybody would be rich. That's the thing. Opinions, it don't matter.
Yeah,
I could say the first thing you do. I don't like the way you look. That's my opinion.
That's crazy.
That's you good. But that shouldn't stop your day though.
Right.
And that's what people see. Okay, this man with this kind of money said this to me. I know I'm ugly. You feel what I'm saying? But at the same time, that's when you come to, you look at relationship. You got a man that may not be all that in the face or the way you want him.
Yeah.
But that could be a project piece for yourself, like as a relationship, not just for the women or the man, but it's for y'all to grow together.
Yeah.
Because when you get money, you already know how this person is. We didn't have nothing together.
Mm-hmm.
Boom, let's grow together. But that's where opinions come in.
A lot of people don't look at relationships or just anything. They don't look at the growth aspect. That you learn a lot through growth.
Growth is everything, man. You got to be able to know this person before you can sit down and say, hey, let's share a bank account. I'm not sharing a bank account with you. I don't know you. I don't care how good you look. I don't care how good your wow is. Yeah. I don't care about none of that. If I'm able to build with you a relationship first,
mm-hmm.
I know you. I stay with you. I see what you buy.
Yeah.
I see what you spend your money. I see what you do with your money.
Yeah.
And if you're doing the wrong, I'm not doing no financial. I'm gonna got your bank, you got your bank, I got my bank account.
Mm-hmm.
But then that's when the wedge gonna be between relationships or just people in general. Now that wedge is there because I don't know you financially.
Yeah.
And then you look at it when it comes to our parents before us. Was it like late 90s, early 90s when they started bringing in credit score? Am I right about that? It was 90s.
About around that time.
So they ain't really know about credit. So now
paying cash.
But we was brought up like shit, we just paying cash. We ain't know nothing about credit. So now how quick that changed from there to now. From what they was doing
mm-hmm.
to what we gotta do. Everything gonna change.
It's changed. Like
that currency gonna change.
Yeah, it's currency, the actual dollar, man, it's heading out, man. It's not even. It's going to become an afterthought. Like, just give it some time. Like, it's going to become the point where you're going to open your wallet. You ain't going to have money in it. It's going to be some type of card. Everything going to be digital at some type wave point or whatever. But it's wild because I look at, like, I wish people would just value people more. That's my whole thing. Like, to your point when you're talking about your Burlington situation, like, I've had people, man, they think they can just talk to you any type of way because they make a certain amount or they rank as high or that type of way. Like, bro, like.
But that's the thing, too, man. People got to realize, man, that I don't care outside of work. It was a whole nother ball game.
And to your credit, man, I don't. That's my reason why I don't hang with. Not to say they're not good people outside of work, But it is a policy of mine. Like I don't go to like supervisor houses. I don't hang with managers. I don't, because at that point you can affect my lifestyle. You can affect how I eat. And that's a problem. So if I do something outside of work that you may not necessarily like or whatever else, next thing I'm hearing about it, like where that come from? Like, you know what I mean? Like, and that's my whole reason. Like, yo, I don't play those messes, man. In order for me to not just stay out the way, like I see you at work. Now, if you in the trenches with me and we working,
different ball game.
That's a different ball game.
Yeah, you know. So, and that's why I say, you know, all that changed when you find out that Burlington. Once you find out, I ain't had no ill will against the person that had more money than me, but at the same time, it's like I want to say envious, but at the same time, I wasn't, because I needed to hear it, because I basically settled.
You wanted fair pay. Huh?
I wanted to be honest with you. I wanted to see how I would react.
Mm-hmm.
Am I gonna settle for this? Am I gonna be like, okay? Because most of the corporations, they already think because you working here, you're not intelligent. You don't know nothing. You know, but they forget to realize most of the people that work here either got a degree or they went to school. Only reason they got a degree in here because they can't get a job in their field.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm here. I know I can read. I can do. I graduate. I do everything that I need to do. And now you thinking, oh, he dumb or she dumb. She ain't gonna pay attention to this. All I gotta do is say these words. They use them words like fire. Okay, fire me. So just go give me another job. I'll go work at TJ Maxx. But that's the thing, man. You know, they use words to intimidate.
Yeah.
That's like you look at invest. Shout out Brandon. We talked about that a while back. You look at invest, you know, that's a scary word to us because we don't understand it.
Mm-hmm.
A lot of people don't understand about investing. And if I come to you, which sound more profitable to you? Hey D, look, you wanna invest in this Charger thing with me? Or hey D, you give me some money on this Charger right here, you gonna make $60 back. Which one you gonna go with?
Hey, you can go with the word invest.
So
it sound cleaner.
But I'm saying,
but you asking for a favor.
But that was the thing. I say, but look, this is what I say. You invest in this Charger with me. That's it.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, if you give me some money, you can make $60 back. Well, you don't. Most people gonna be like, I know I'm making money back, $60. You're not thinking about the future now. You just think about the now. A lot of people think about the now.
Yeah.
And they're like, shoot, I get $60. I put in $5, I get $60. Shh. There you go. Now you invest $5 and could potentially get $60,000 back.
Yeah.
You wouldn't know though, because it's just a blank area.
Mm-hmm.
Like that's real. Like you looking in the dark. Investments are scary as me. Like you look at the stocks and all that's why I dabble in it a little bit, but I don't. Like that cryptocurrency, as soon as Bitcoin, that's what I can't think of the name of Bitcoin. I mean, forget all that Bitcoin, man. I seen people stressed out over that. I'm like,
well, yeah, because a lot of people don't. It's like I said, it's unregulated, and then again, a lot of people don't understand it. And then again, the main factor of that is people like to see things tangibly.
Yeah,
they want to be able to hold the money. They want to be able to see it. You know, they don't want to just not see what they're doing and just hope. They don't want to base their investment off of hope, even though that's what it is. They want to see it in action, real time.
Yeah.
If they can't see it, then 9 times out of 10, they're not going to invest in it. But it's a whole different ball game.
And that's the thing too, man. Because you look at all that, man. It's like everything is a question mark anyway. You waking up is a question mark, to be honest, because you don't know what can happen.
Mm-hmm.
And like you said, man, we could wake up tomorrow. You got $60,000 in the bank. That's worth $5 now. What you gonna do?
The only thing you can do is take it out
and burn it.
Yeah.
It ain't worth nothing.
It ain't worth nothing. No.
It ain't worth nothing. But you know, you look at, you know, the scary thing, because you look at where we at in America.
Yeah.
They sent 56 million to Ukraine.
That
and
a lot of people got issue with that.
Tupac said it. You got enough for war, but you can't save the poor. You know what I'm saying?
All right, where all this money come from, man? Where all this money come from? We trying to get somewhere. That's a whole. That's
But
a
it's the
feeling
thing.
itself.
That's the thing. You know, just money how freely is thrown around, but in
Like,
America,
and
it's
then this example, like, okay, so you telling me, and this is no way I'm not trying to get political, guys.
yeah, he is.
So you telling me that, like you said, Biden got this money for war,
Yeah.
send over to Ukraine. Yeah, you telling me that they trying to halt his student forgiveness? Come on, man. Are you serious?
But if you really think about that, though, why is it that once you get to college, you got to pay to go to college?
Because they got to get you to work. That's the whole point. That's why you got hospitals, you got schools, you got DMVs. All of them, if you look at it closely, all of it is structured the same way.
Yeah.
It's structured the same way. And that's to get your mindset looking like you're in a program. They know how to keep an eye on you, and if you fall out of line, they know how to handle you. So that's the whole point. Is even with the jobs, it's like it looks like you going to school.
Yeah.
Because what do? You go to school. You get up every day, you go do some work. Get out of school, you go get a job. Get up every day, go do some work. Only difference is you're not bringing home homework sometimes. That depends if you on call or not.
Yeah, that's crazy.
But it's all structured to look the same way. Only difference is with a job, you making money.
So you think it's a
and it just brings it to the point. It's either you selling your time for money or you selling your money for time.
So you just think you look at it as a big plantation, just getting paid.
It's a whole system. It's a whole system
Man.
that is designed to be that way. That's why they have blue collar, white collar, pink shirt, red shirt. All that stuff is designed to get you in line where you fall at. Like it's systematic. All of it is systematic.
I know a guy told me, he was talking about, he said, the word corporations?
Mm-hmm.
What's the first word you hear? Corpse, right? I wish I remember everything he said.
You're gonna die.
Yeah, and the way he said it, like you could, like if you really listen to somebody, like this man crazy. But if you really pay attention to what they say, like,
like
I don't know. He make a little
sense.
It's
like going on right there.
It's like practices. So you go to a dentist practice, they practicing on you.
Yeah.
But you sit there, he's like, is he crazy or he spitting knowledge? But people that talk like that are made to.
They made to look crazy.
Yeah. I'm not saying Kanye was right about everything he said, but you made to think people that rant or people just go off and say things randomly like crazy. Schizo.
Like there's some knowledge in that.
You really got to pay attention to what they're saying.
Yeah.
Like I said, I'm not saying Kanye is right about everything he said, but sometimes you got to really listen. Like, hey,
there's some things you can pick and
they ain't
choose
too
out of
far
all
off.
that.
They ain't too far off.
Yeah.
Cause like like I said, this dude talk to me every day when he outside every day. I see him and I get mad at myself. I'm on the time limit. I gotta get back. But see, that's what I'm talking about. We can't get time. We working for the money to get the time taken away from us.
I'm saying you either selling your money for time or you selling your time for money.
So that's why I like, That's why I like, I'm gonna take my time to listen what he got to say.
Mm-hmm.
A lot of that stuff. Sometimes he repeat himself like he ain't tell me yesterday. I listen though, but it's like that's crazy though. Crazy. He's broke down like type of car he buy.
Mm-hmm.
He had a Mazda. I think like a 05, 04, 05, and he said it run like it's brand new.
Yeah, if you take care of it. Yeah, absolutely.
The crazy thing about it, he said the way the engine's set up, it's not as many moving parts as the newer models. So you don't really got to worry about the breakdown. And he said he look at all the cars and what's in them. Cause he worked for NASA, so he know all the little ins and outs. So he said I never had an issue with it. The only thing he had to do is keep the oil change. He said it ride like it's brand new. And I seen it. It's going down the street, a little 6-speed. I like that's tough. But people buy them, like I said, the Bugattis. Yeah. And all them other cars, like you got a whole dashboard that's electronic. Hey man, that junk gonna break.
I would say when I value things when I buy electronics. Like I value things on my user experience with them. Like I say, a phone, right?
Yep.
So I can buy any phone, right? I can buy any phone. All phones, iPhone, Samsung, they got different things, but the core of it is they can make a phone call.
Yeah.
That's the core of it, right?
Yep.
And so I don't buy things off of just what they can do. You know what I mean? The core function has to be there. But I say, like, if I'm going to spend this type of money, like, if I'm going to buy me a $65,000 phone, that better be able to transform and wipe my ass. I mean that. It better be able to do that. Otherwise, I just look at it as like, okay, it's just a phone.
Yeah.
It don't do anything else that will entice me to be like, I wouldn't need that because it already do that. That's not. I look at cars. All a car does is drive.
Yeah.
Get you to and from. That's the core function of it. Your core function is not small enough to outweigh the rest of it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, you got heated seats, you got navigation, all that stuff. Like, all it does is drive. That's the core function. Your core function is so big that it doesn't entice me to spend that type of money on a car.
Then you get somebody with opinion. You're thinking small. You need to think big, bitch. Think big. You know what I'm saying? But that's the thing, the bigger there is, the bigger the problem.
Yeah.
More money, the more problems. And it's like, not to say that more money gonna cause problems, no. But if you put yourself in a situation where you getting things that's unnecessary, like, I grew up, we had a station wagon, a Nissan Maximum station wagon. Driving no Bugattis, Hummer trucks. I don't care about none of that. I mean, it look cool.
Yeah.
It look cool.
It look nice.
It look nice. But why I need 13 cars, I only can drive one at a time.
Right.
It's not to say that you can't do it if you got it. By all means, go ahead and do what you got to do. But me personally, I don't need none of that. The money is not going to change who I am now. Like I said, young me, different. But I'm going to get the most basic things that I know I can manage.
Mm-hmm.
Just in case anything happened down the line, so I lose everything.
Mm-hmm.
I know I can maintain this. I could get me a steady, small, the investments I made can take care of me for the rest of my life. Versus me getting a $5.5 million house with electric bill is $1,700, $2,000, $6,000 a month. Water bill $5,000. You know what I'm saying?
It's like, why do you need that? Hey,
yeah, by all means, if you got it, go ahead, ball out.
yeah,
Ball out.
If you want to spend that money, like, again, nobody can tell anybody else. You make your own money. I'm not gonna tell you what to do with your money.
Do you, boo boo?
Do you? That's one thing that I think everybody should embody.
Yeah.
Like, people get around certain people like, why you got this? Why you got that? Hey, man, don't worry about all that. That ain't your. That's not your business. I don't tell you what to do with yours. You don't tell them what to do with mine. And I think that should be, unless y'all come to some type of agreement in a relationship where y'all get married or something like that, and then y'all do a bank account joint, stuff like that. I look at it like that. Like, we only discuss together when we got into this joint account.
Yeah.
But what I do, obviously, you got to put in the forefront that you got responsibilities with your money. So that has to be, if you're a responsible person, that has to be your forefront thought. Like, I got a child. I got to at least do something with some of my money to put into the child or whatever. But after all that, I'm saying after all bills and stuff, like, you don't tell me what to do with it. I don't tell you what to do with yours.
Yeah.
So
if all my bills paid and I got actually a little money, keep it a bean. I put a little to the side for later down the line.
Yeah.
And then I probably, like, say for example, the Madden coming out. Oh, I got extra money.
Yeah.
I'm gonna buy Madden.
Right.
I told Brittany that's one thing I'm gonna buy every year is Madden. I like to play Madden. Game system come out like every 10 years. What's 5 or 10 years?
Every 4
4
or
5.
5. Now they doing every 4 or 5.
4 to 5 years. So a new Xbox come out next 5 years. I got the new one on time early, so I get the whole time to experience it for the 5 years till something new come out. And it's not guaranteed that I'll buy it as soon as it come out. You know what I'm saying? This might be the last Xbox I buy. You know what I'm saying? Be honest with you. Just like same thing with the phones. The phone come out every single year. iPhone 14. They got iPhone 37.
And it'd be small incremental upgrades that you really don't need.
I don't need it. Like, only reason I got the new iPhone because my phone was broke. You seen that one, crack screen and all that. Got an iPhone. I said, this is my last phone I'm gonna get. You know, i14 come out. But dang, we gotta get it. I don't care about none of that. I don't care about pictures.
You don't need that.
I don't care about I could text.
Because again, that's his core function. There's nothing in it. Your core function is so big that whatever else you add to it don't matter.
Yeah, that's why I put the screen protector on it. It's on the case. I drop it's still good. Like only time I buy it, like it break.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? That's the only time I buy something new. Same thing with shoes. Not to say that I can't go out there and buy them.
Right.
I don't choose to.
But all shoes do the same thing.
Yeah.
Like
and
a pair of Levi's, I can still put on my feet and walk outside and not get my feet dirty.
What's some Levi's?
So not Levi's, Vans. Y'all know what I mean. Y'all know what I. Y'all know. Y'all know what I mean.
Okay. But I thought you were talking about pants.
Nah, y'all know what I mean.
But I think Levi did make some shoes though. But you know, it was shoes. Cause you know a lot of people get ragged on when you buy fake stuff.
Yeah.
I don't care. Now
it's new to me.
Hey, for real. Now I will buy. I'm keeping the real judgment if y'all want to. I will buy some fake phone posits. I'm not paying $200 on no phone posit. If I can get them for $100, I'm buying them. You only gonna see me. People gonna see me outside one time. You see me today, you're not gonna see me tomorrow. You know what I'm saying? So it is what it is.
Yeah.
You know, but that's when you think about the school portion of it. Like that's the roughest part, especially getting to I say middle, probably 7th grade to 12th. It's rough. Kids getting you gotta have everything new. You gotta have this. You gotta have that. If you don't, I'm gonna joke on you. But why does that matter? I'm here to get an education. I'm not here for a fashion show.
Because in school, I think that's why I think being a kid is rough. You know, because kids are mean, man. They don't have that.
They don't have no filter.
They don't have no filter yet. They don't have no filter yet, especially young babies and.
It comes up.
Yeah, they
Mommy, why he fat? I'm sorry. I'm sorry. She didn't mean that. I'm sorry.
Get your ass. Get your ass.
Yeah.
Yeah, they ain't got no filter yet, and opinions really matter to kids as they grow up. They don't have any responsibilities where they be like, I don't care what you think. Only thing that's gonna outweigh an opinion is your responsibility.
Yeah.
If you don't have no responsibilities, you're only thinking about opinions. You're not gonna thinking about this bill that's got to be paid this month. Your mind is not. Your mind is strictly focused on what other think about you versus what you think about what's going on with you.
But like talking about money. It starts so early, man. Yeah. It starts so early.
Your values. That's why it's up to the parents, man. Your values got to be straight. Like you can't have your child going and thinking like,
this how it's supposed
I need this, and you need this, and need this, and need that.
Growing up,
you got some McDonald's money?
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah, all right.
Growing up, you know,
go get it.
I didn't understand.
That's why I don't like when kids say, "I'm tired." What you tired for? What you tired for? You ain't got no job. What you tired for?
But that's the thing too, man.
What you tired for?
I say that to this day.
Go do something.
I say that to this day, man.
You ain't tired. You don't know what tired is.
You don't. You don't know what tired is. That's why I tell people you ain't gonna say you tired when you die. That's me being honest. You ain't old until you die. So with all that time that you have, if it's 60 years, 70 years, 100 years, you got to take advantage of that. You know what I'm saying? Today, I woke up at 2 o'clock this morning. I ain't go back to sleep. Not because, something going on with me.
Yeah.
It's because I'm like, dang, I don't got nothing else to do. But the thing is, I value that time.
Yeah.
I was on Instagram. I ain't gonna lie. I looked at sports, watched TV, but then I sat down and just kept thinking like, dang, why am I up? Why am I up?
Mm-hmm.
And I'm thinking to myself like, dang, since I'm up, I could do something.
Mm-hmm.
But the lazy mentality in me is like, I'm just gonna lay here. But that's where, you know, you go to work, like we were talking, the first episode, the difference between work and a career.
Yeah.
So now it's like, you know, I got excited to come here. I'm like, we gotta go to speak.
Yeah.
Cause you look at your phone, it's like 3 a.m. I text you, I was like, what we gonna talk about? And it's not to say that, you know, I'm trying to push you to like figure out what we're gonna talk about, but it's like
it's just you ready.
I'm ready.
Yeah.
Like right now, my brain is running. I'm thinking because like if he don't got nothing to talk about, I can have something to talk about for him.
Yeah.
And you know, that's the difference. Like if I wake up at 2 a.m. to go to work, I'm gonna go right back to sleep.
Because your mind is not set to. It's like you're not ready. You're not excited to do.
Not excited at all.
And it's like, I
get an attitude when something get involved.
You get an attitude with yourself. Man, I get up, man.
I got a. It was a picture. It had Homer Simpson sitting on the edge of the bed. He said, "F work." I'm still go, but I'm just saying. I'm just saying. But it's like I don't want to be that way. That's why I said time is more important than money.
Yeah.
I don't want to be that way. I gotta get money to potentially later down the line save my time, like retirement.
Yeah.
You retire at 60. Yeah, that's a long way to go. If I reach that, say 20-year mark, 30-year mark,
you don't get Social Security at 65.
It's crazy. Now
it's like I gotta work all this time just to be.
It's not even guaranteed we get Social Security now. It's not promised. Everything, all that stuff been ran through so much. Then you look at, people beating the system. I'm not mad that they doing it. I'm mad because I don't know how to do it. They beat the system, but the system is meant to be big.
Yeah.
But a lot of times, like talking about Biden, you send all this money, but you can't get forgiveness for your student loans. You know what I'm saying? Because a lot of people can't afford it.
You mean to tell me, how? How is it that he get to go ahead to say, hey, we're doing all this for war, but trying to do student loans, like,
man, all that should be free, man.
It should.
If you in state, I say if you out of state, cool, hit them over the head with $1,500. That's it. You don't gotta be $20,000. Yeah. But if you in state, in your state, and you go to school, that should be free.
It's like, how much does a degree actually should? How much should it actually cost? Go to school.
Your life.
That's ridiculous.
Your whole
man.
Life. That piece of paper determine who you are when you go to a job interview. And guess what?
They starting to do away with that.
They gonna be like, I need experience.
Yeah.
What you think I went to school for?
Yeah, that's the catch-22. Like, you get a job, you get out of school, say, all right, the job application gotta have like, I just got out. How am I gonna have 15 years experience? Like,
I went to school for 4 years. That's my experience.
I remember one time I was applying for a job and I literally asked the recruiter that. I'm like, yo, how am I supposed to have 6 years, 3 years experience doing this, and I'm just getting, just
Did you one of these?
I'm like, yeah, I don't know. You gotta apply somewhere else.
You apply somewhere else. How you get here? You ain't spent 15 years. You probably like, you ain't spent 15 years. I'm trying to get a job. Sally Mae keep calling me.
Yeah.
I don't even know that, man.
Sally Mae. Oh, Sally Mae.
Hey, man, everybody dated Sally Mae, man. And to the people that didn't date Sally Mae, Uncle Sam gonna get you.
Yeah.
So one of them gonna get you. And that's the thing too, man. Why if I work, why am I getting taxed for doing something that you told me to do? Why am I getting taxed for doing what I'm supposed to do? That's like me washing the dishes but still get a whooping.
Yeah.
So I'm like, I don't get it. But, it's not for me to get. But at the same time, it's like, time is more than money.
Yeah.
I don't care about, I like going on trips. But at the same time, I have a better time sitting in the house. You already established something. Electronics. I got everything here I need to
And
go.
again, and I look, when you say going on trips, I don't look at vacations like how people look at vacations.
Yeah.
Like, when I go on vacation, I don't want to plan my vacations. If that makes sense. I don't want to plan where I go. I want to say where I want to go.
Yeah.
And then just go.
Gotcha.
And then whatever else is out there, I just do. I don't want to have to plan nothing. That's my idea of a vacation. I don't want to have to plan anything. I just want to pick up, go, and that's it. And then I'll get back when I get back.
See, with me, I like to plan it because it's like, I don't know what I'm going to run into. When I went out there to St. Lucia, that was a different breed. Getting there was crazy because it was like a 4-hour flight, 3 hours. Something like that. It was 2, 3. It was one of them. Anyway, But getting there, I didn't know what I needed. You get what I'm saying? I didn't know how to handle certain things.
Yeah.
But, but we plan to go there. We plan to put money aside. Boom, boom. Now, if you go up and just go out there with no plan, it depends on where you're going. Like, I could say you could get up and go to Florida with no plan, or go to Cali. In state, you go. But once you go outside of that country,
Oh yeah, you go with the
you gotta have a.
you gotta get some guidelines.
You gotta know what the world's going
I
on.
ain't trying to be locked up for nothing crazy. Let me know what it is. I'm gonna research what it is before I get about it.
I almost got hemmed up over a cigar. So you know what I'm saying? I'm like, look at Brittany Griner, for example. Even though I think it's not trying to get into it. It's more of her fault than anything.
I was trying to stay away from that.
No, but I'm saying
I got you though.
Touch her, get off. We put our toe in it, we out of there. But you know, that's why, you know, I like to plan it. But like I say it all the time, I'm gonna keep saying the rest of the show, time is more than money.
Mm-hmm.
And you know, people forget that. And I think she forgot that too. A lot of people, they put themselves in situations, forget it. I'm a rob you for $20, but I'm gonna spend 6 years in jail. 6 years of your time is gone for $20.
Mm-hmm.
People planning to rob somebody. You get 15 years.
It's so, and I'll say this. I'm gonna say this. There's a reason why the system is designed the way it is, because it's okay to rob for money, but when the system is gonna rob you of your time, and that's the worst part of it. Like when you rob somebody for money, it's okay to rob somebody for money.
Yeah,
it's all right. But when you get robbed of your time, that's when it hurt. That's when you see people crying in the courtroom. They don't ever cry over how much money they may have lost.
Yeah,
or how much, because they know they can get that back. When they rob you of your time, that's a different hurt right there, boy.
So yeah, you got 50 years. I'm sorry.
They be acting a fool. They don't know what to do.
Man, that's what I'm saying, man. It's like, but at the same time, when you realize that time you wasted, now you racing against time. So now you're getting out trying to make the money back for the time that you wasted. Then you're gonna mess around do the same thing and lose more time. I'm like, it's a good topic though, man.
It's in the grand scheme of things, when you think about it, man, that's why I'm like, I think the world would probably be better without the money, or at least another set of values.
Like, you gonna go back to it.
It's just
Neanderthals go out there, hunt for your food and build things.
Not necessarily that.
You is.
But I mean, it should be something else that we put in place of value.
Trust and believe, you know, it's on the way. This was one movie, and your time was your money.
Yeah.
So like you got like 100 hours left to live, but like with that 100 hours, you could spend like 5 minutes to get something to eat. So, but I gotta find a name in that jump. But
I know what you're talking about.
Okay, yeah.
I know. I think it's on Netflix.
But all that stuff, it's gonna come. It's gonna come, and that's the scary part, because it's like you don't know when it's gonna happen. You never know nothing.
Wake up and it's just gonna be
somebody in front of your bed, like, hey, look, we gotta put this chip in your wrist real quick. Hold on, how did you get in here?
Right.
But you know, it's scary. It's scary, but exciting at the same time.
Yeah, it's gonna everything changing. It's gonna change. So, but, I mean, it's just how you look at it, man. If you one of those people that values money over everything,
you a
else,
sucker. Nah.
I don't know what to tell you. I just hope that one day you'll value people and time a little bit more and understand that that's more important.
Yeah.
You can always get the money back. Like even if something were to happen to this, like I don't place value on all the stuff that I have. I don't place value on that. Even if say like go up and smoke something like that, I know I'll be able to get it out. What's important is I'm all right, because if I'm all right, because I'm gonna always be able to figure something out. And more importantly, my people's all right.
Yep.
You know, more importantly, no. So I need to make sure, because life is more important. I know we over here talking about money, but at the end of the day, I want you to realize that your life is more important than money. I want that to be that.
Money always gonna be here. You ain't. Yeah. Money always gonna be here. You ain't. Then the people that you lose behind money, or time, I should say. Like, dang, I wish I'd have called. Or, dang, I wish I had more time. Never heard somebody, dang, I wish I had more money. Dang, I wish I had more time. People still don't understand it. Dang, I wish I had more time.
I wish I had more money.
Clock always go forward, never go back.
Yep.
Well, it kind of do go back.
The sun is gonna rise with or without you.
Yeah, that's real.
So
that's actually
gotta keep
right.
it moving. But yeah, At the end of the day, please understand that. All right, like again, I will always say our success depends on y'all because we value y'all as people and as, you know, we want to open doors to get this thing off the ground and keep moving. So,
Yeah, because y'all important. Like I said, I don't know which camera to look at all the time, but y'all important.
mm-hmm.
You know, that's why we make sure we take time out for you guys. You know, if it's 1 follower to 1 million followers, everybody gonna have our time.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? Because y'all the suckers that pit. No, we appreciate y'all though. Like I said, if it's from 1 to 7,000, 1 to 5 followers, I don't care, subscribers. We're going to make sure we do it every day. Yeah. So y'all know that we staying true to our words and we're going to keep it going. You know what I'm saying? What episode is this?
Episode 8.
8. 8. Doing 8. Episode 8.
Episode 8.
Give us a round of applause. Why do the board? Give us a round of applause.
I don't even remember which one was it.
We just press anybody. You got to find it.
Nah.
Why you got to press one over here?
Well, nah, because I got to.
He don't even know what to press.
Nah, I got to move it. All right, so we on 3, 2, and 1. Is it chimes and everything else?
Oh, we got the words.
No, it's right here. I think this is it.
There you go. Episode 8, man.
Episode 8.
Shout out Board.
Shout out the board, man.
Look, man, we out here. We doing it, man. We, like I said, man, one thing we going to do.
Air Hornet. Yeah.
Boom o'clock there, boy. North side of the island, man.
Y'all already know what it is.
But yeah, we just excited to do this. You know what I'm saying? We made a promise to each other to do it. You know what I'm saying? So we doing it. And one thing, oh, you got another button to press?
Nah. I'm just
excited, man. But yeah, we here though. And we appreciate you guys. It's like we said, lakeside, life.
Live. Yeah. I want him to have a little fun before we leave. Go back to the echo.
Yeah. Looks like we're on the phone or something. Yeah, what's up, baby? Yeah. You coming over later? I should be. But yeah, nah. We appreciate y'all, man.
We appreciate y'all. Hey. Welcome to Speak. Welcome to Speak. Welcome to Speak. Welcome to Speak. The podcast where we talk a lot, but we speak too. Because y'all already know what we do.
Yeah.
That's how you get for free.
But no, we appreciate y'all. Make sure y'all like,
comment,
share,
subscribe.
Like my brother say, kill that like button.
Yee!
But
hit that noti bell. That noti bell. I know what the noti bell, the notification bell.
The way you said it. Kind of like what I did last episode with the Bow Wow song. That's like, and on that note, y'all, like, share, comment, and subscribe.
Yeah.
Don't listen to him. I don't know. I just felt this song. We said hit that noti bell. I felt like he touched me right there for some reason.
I probably should have left it.
Yeah. So I had to get him back, y'all. But yeah, you got it.
I got everything. I got everything off my chest.
I got everything off my chest.
All right.
Hey.
Till next time.
Speak.